time to talk Thorns, and Ross and I thrilled to be joined by the head coach of the 2017 NWSL champs. Mark Parsons is here. And Mark, 3 games, 3 wins. The winning streak has to have you feeling good right now about your team. Yeah, they were 3 big games, must-win games for us. 2 reasons. The opposition we were playing, 2 of the 3 are right in the playoff hunt, and we needed to get points over them and also start to catch the ones that were above us. 2, the other teams we're competing against, there was a lot of schedule and fixtures that they were playing each other. The big one when we played Sky Blue away, Seattle Orlando had a tie, which was certainly helped us. We're chasing obviously everyone that we possibly can to finish as strong and as high as possible. We want and need that home playoff. We know the advantage that gives our team, and it's going to be a tough run. It's going to be a tough run for the home playoff. It's going to be incredibly tough just to make the playoffs this year, the tightest that it's been for a long time. Before you make that final stretch, 6 games remaining, you have a bit of a break. Do you manage this break any differently than you have done in the past? Yeah, the FIFA breaks, or in this case non-FIFA breaks, when the internationals and we lose players, it's often an exceptional opportunity to train the smaller group, to get attention to individuals and work more positioning. We haven't done that this time. We always have 1 break. Players have had between 4 and 5 days off. They start to come back in the next couple of days as we ramp up a long build up to the North Carolina trip. So it's this 1 break, 6 games to go, including 2 playoff games hopefully. I think this could serve us really well, that the players get a physical and mental recharge, because it's been an intense season, of course, with ups and downs, but the schedule hasn't been too kind, and it's the same for everyone. Every club goes through it. But for us, we've had less training time and been trying to recover and perform as well as we can in each game. This is a good period for us to recharge and get after it again. You mentioned North Carolina, they're doing well at the top of the table. After the break, you take them on. Is that a good time to take on North Carolina, given the form that you're in? Is it a good litmus test at this point? Yeah, the confidence for us is really high after the last 3 games, and we'll be bringing back in I think 8 players from the Tournament of Nations. They'll train once before we play. Carolina will be in a very similar place. So both teams in similar spots, but our confidence and the way we played before the break, the results that we got, a lot of things are coming together. Our consistency that we go from week 1 or week 2. We were making a lot of changes at the beginning of the season, some forced changes. We haven't been forced to do that, and we're still due to welcome some players coming back from injury. So over the next couple of weeks, I think we'll get to the strongest and biggest group that we've had, and looking to start strong in North Carolina. All right, let's see how you got it done in the great state of New Jersey. That victory against Sky Blue FC, and don't blink, a lot of scoring early. 4th minute, Christine Sinclair with the picture-perfect pass to Haley Rasso, who's going to let rip a laser back of the net, and it's 1-0 in a flash. But as I mentioned, no time to hesitate in this one. Beautiful shot there, because in the 7th minute, it's Rasso again. Great hustle, puts the pressure on, got a mistake, and then it's Anna Sinagorkovic. She is going to put it home, and just like that, it was a 2-goal lead, and that's kind of how it ended up. The Thorns win it on the road by a goal, thanks to wonderful goaltending by Britt Eckerstrom. And, Coach, I got to ask you, how'd I do on Sinagorkovic, and does she have a nickname to make it easier? Yes, I stick with Anna. You did a good job there. That was a great result. The first half we played very well, and it was a shame to concede. We could have grabbed another one. Second half was a lot of hard work, and we were chasing the game. And Sky Blue were definitely probably they're one of their 2 best performances of the season. The only other time I've seen them play like that was their first game against Carolina. And right at the end there, we were hanging on by a thread. Britt Eckerstrom on the back line definitely kept us in it. It's so good to see those goals back. Having Haley Rasso back in the team, she's such an exciting, hard-working player. The quality she showed after Sink's through ball, and then the pressing. We thought actually Sheridan was going to be playing in goal, and we felt we could get an opportunity from her. They made a switch, and it was Casey in goal, but that pressure Rasso applies can put everyone in trouble, and Anna was there to calmly finish it home and put us in a great position to start the game. And it's great to see that you've been named to the shortlist for FIFA's Women Coach of the Year, and a great moment. But is this the moment? Great photo. Richard Farley tweeted it out. Photo taken by Bennett Doohan. Was this the moment that you actually did find out? Yeah, I think Kelly Hubley was asking me why I was wearing a shirt and a tie, 95-degree weather. And I was telling her to mind her business. No, I'm not sure what was going on here. It's an interesting selection of pictures that I'm showing
So I'll check in with Kelly and find out what we're actually talking about. No, it's a great honour to be put on the same list as some fantastic coaches, international and domestic coaches. When you're working at a club like this with the players that we have and the staff, the staff I work with every day, from not just the technical but operations and on the equipment side, this is the best and hardest work group of staff I've managed to work with, and they bring out the best in me and push me to a higher standard. If I'm not at my best, then I can't keep up with them, and the players who trying to keep Linz, Sink, Tobin and those guys entertained every day. You've got to find new ways. So it's a privilege to be at this club, and I think that puts me in a position to even be recognised and in the conversation.